right, everyone. So today's topic is going to be going over how to hit our calories and our protein goals. So I know a lot of us focus so heavily on making sure that we get our protein goal, but then oftentimes we're either way too low and hitting our calories or way too high. And so depending on our goals, a lot of us are looking at burning fat, building muscle. If we're not eating enough, we're not going to be able to put on that lean muscle mass. And so then we end up what's called skinny fat, right? Versus the opposite, if we're over consuming, then we're not going to be in a caloric deficit. We're not going to be able to lose some of that fat and be able to show all of our hard work that we've been putting in our workouts. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen with y'all. Broadcast. All right, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so how to hit my protein and stay within my calories. So today we're going to be going over some tips and hacks on how to hit your protein goal and stay within your calories. We're going to learn how to calculate your meals and snacks based on your lifestyle and meal plan example. So first tip slash hack, prioritize lean protein. So go for foods that are high in protein, low calories that give you your most bang for your buck. So egg whites, chicken or turkey breast, white fish, shrimp, non-fat Greek yogurt, low-fat cottage cheese, extra lean ground beef, bison, etc.
Can I ask one stupid question? Sorry.
Of course.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I just one question. Is there a difference between, I know there's egg white and egg yolk, but is there a difference between eating an egg and eating egg white? Like, is one
Yes.
higher in protein than the other? Because I just noticed that the other day in
One's
a
going to be
recipe.
lower in calories. And so you can
Oh,
have more egg white for lower calories than you would with a whole egg, right? Because that's where the yolk is going to contain a lot more of the calories.
oh, okay. I thought it was a protein thing. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
shutting up now. Sorry.
No worries. There's going to be more protein in the egg white than the egg yolk. Okay, so next slide here. So how to build our meals around protein. So instead of thinking of your carbs and fats, make it a protein anchor, which I know you girls are awesome at. So for breakfast example, Greek yogurt, berries, and walnuts. For lunch, chicken souvlaki with a salad, a light pita or tzatziki, and then dinner, some ground beef, sweet potatoes, and roasted veggies. Use protein snacks as a filler here. So focusing on steering away from carb heavy snacks and focusing to make it in and around protein. So hard boiled eggs could be an example, some deli turkey, ham slices, beef jerky, edamame, some tuna packets. Number 4, watch for hidden calories. So if you guys are not tracking the oils that you are cooking with or butters that we're using or like the handful of nuts we might be grabbing, that's gonna really add up quick throughout the day. And so really making sure that we are tracking our oils and trying to keep it at a minimum because these calories can sneak up really fast. So oils, cheese, dressings, nuts, nut butter, etc. Number 5, use volume foods to stay full. So like we had talked about with the fiber ebook last week, focusing on making the majority of our plate coming from lower calorie veggies like zucchini, cucumber, peppers, mushroom, leafy greens, etc., to ensure that we are filling up on more volume versus calories here. Number 6, tracking smart. So pre-logging in MyFitnessPal could be a game changer. So doing it the night before or even going as far as like a week before, you can kind of find the flow that works best for you. I like to do a day to 3 beforehand where you can really ensure that you're not guessing throughout the day and you know exactly what to eat and when to ensure that you are crushing your goals and ensuring that you are properly nourished, especially for your workouts too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I really like to focus on saying a minimum of 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal, if that's like hitting like I'd say 3 meals a day. So anywhere from 90 to 150 grams of protein would give you that range. How to calculate your meals and snacks based on your lifestyle. So let's say you have a calorie goal of 1,700 calories and a protein goal of 125 calories. If you eat 2 meals a day plus snacks, that's going to end up being around 566 calories and 42 grams of protein per both meals and divided up into your snacks. You can also play around with this. Maybe you're having higher dense meals and smaller amounts of snacks. So it doesn't have to be exact, just kind of gives you an eyeball of what you're aiming for. And if you're having 3 meals a day plus some snacks, then it would be 425 calories per meal for 31 grams of protein. And that would be a combination of your snacks as well. So this is
That's
just
what
kind
I
of,
do.
yeah. And so this
Yeah.
is just like a quick example of like 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m., and then you could add some snacks in there as well. Or if you don't have snacks at all, then you can have larger meals. Like it really depends on your lifestyle, what your life looks like, what your family dynamic looks like. Do you live alone? Are you like it just like there's so many different factors that play into how people's eating habits are. So if you know what your eating habits look like, then you can build a plan in and around that to ensure that you are adequately fueling your body throughout the day. And then a quick meal plan example based on those macros. So for breakfast, your classic chili, sitting us at 410 calories and 33 grams of protein. Again, this may vary based on whatever recipe that we're doing, but this is just a quick example. For lunch, turkey and veggie power bowl. So you can play around with this as well. And then for dinner, beef and sweet potato bowl. And then for a snack, maybe a Greek yogurt, blueberries, and some walnuts. And that concludes today's slide. And now we will stop sharing and open up for Q&A. Miss Angela, do you
Yeah.
have any questions?
I'm just thinking.
Miss Steffi, do you have any
I had a
questions?
question, but it was a couple pages ago and I lost it now.
Oh
Um, so I know it's not good to concentrate on your energy drinks and things like that, but like Stephanie, I found a bar that as well has quite a few proteins in it that if I'm on the go and running around like crazy, that sometimes I'll just grab one of those. It's not that often, but I do have a shake in the mornings because I can't eat first thing in the morning, so I'll have a shake and then an hour or two later I'll have my yogurt and my berries and that kind of stuff. But so I find it a bit easier to get my protein in that way with that added on top.
no. Hmm. Miss Steffi, can you still hear us?
I can.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
listening. I'm listening.
So do you girls find that you have typically 3 meals a day or that's
I
like
do 3 meals and a snack.
3 meals in a stack? What about you, Steffi?
No,
No, none of you. What
I'd
do
be
you do?
lying. I couldn't even. I can't even hide behind that. Lucy already, Lucy already knows. I have. I'm a sporadic weird eater. I don't binge. Okay, so the good news is I haven't binged in months.
That's a huge win, Miss
Well,
Steffi.
yes, I don't eat,
Yes.
but I used to binge. I used to be a huge binger. So I'd go from either not eating to like eating the whole house down from, and it
Hmm.
didn't matter what it was food wise. It could be a pork chop to a chocolate sundae to chips. Like I would just eat the whole house down. But so I don't binge. I don't binge anymore. I'm not a binger, um, but now it's like it's very sporadic eating. It's not like a routine. And I don't even and now and at least before I was got hungry and I would eat and I just slap chicken down or slap this down or whatever. But now I just get so exhausted easily. I feel like I'm making excuses. Anyways, but now,
Mhm.
it sounds so lame when I say it out loud, but it's the truth. But now it's just weird because especially in the last 3 weeks, because I told this to you, I've mentioned this to you, especially in the last 3 weeks, because like one of my meds already it lowers my appetite, which was whatever because I was used to that and that was fine and I worked with it and I've always had that, so that's not a big deal. It was a lower appetite, but then they added on the extra med that lower that one lowers the appetite as well. So now I have two of them. Hi, kitty. Bye, kitty. That lowered the appetite. And so now I literally have no appetite. Like and I work at home, right? So I have two jobs. One's physical and one's not physical. And when I work at home, like I'll have like this morning I had rehab at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I go to rehab at 5 o'clock in the morning. I have rehab for a few hours. I come home, I start work, I sit in front of a computer, I have my water, my banana, or the egg, that I mean a routine for that. I sit in front of the computer and then I forget about everything. And that's it. and I don't even get
So
hungry.
you
And
said
then
you're setting alarms, right?
I set alarms, but then I'm like, oh, I dismiss it, and then I dismiss it because I'm in the middle of something, and I'm in the middle of something, and I'm in the middle of something.
Well,
But
we gotta
I don't
start
even
setting some
feel I don't even
boundaries,
feel the
Steph.
hunger. And then I stare at my fridge, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with you, and I'm and then and I'm just not hungry, and then I'll eat, and I'm just like, and it's and I never eat for
So
fuel. I always eat
what
for
are
like
some of your favorite foods? Like top 3 favorite foods?
um. I'm a carnivore, so that works out well. I like this kind of works out well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I like tacos. I love tacos, and
Okay.
I
That's one
really,
of my go-tos.
I love tacos. I love anything that's like a wrap. I love wraps and
Okay.
tacos and it's the end of the day. I'm sorry. And I love, and sorry.
Okay, you're okay.
It's okay.
I I I like burrito bowls.
Burrito bowls?
Burrito bowls. So burrito bowls and
Yeah.
taucos, and like I
So
like
here's a
wraps and
great
stuff like
hack,
that.
Steph. This is something that I do. I actually have some prepped. So what I do at the beginning of the week is I'll cook a big thing of ground beef. I make a homemade taco seasoning and I season it all to my liking. And so then I have a bunch of taco meat already prepped for the week. And so then I don't have to eat the same thing every single day. So depending on what I'm feeling, whether it's tacos, I'll have taco shells always available. If I'm feeling a wrap, then I might have some keto wraps available. Only because I like them because they have high fiber, like we talked on the last live.
Mm-hmm.
They're awesome. If I want like a tater tot taco breakfast bowl, then I can use it for that. If I want a salad, I can throw it in a salad. If I just want it as a side with some sweet potato and some veggies, I can do that. Like it gives me so much variety where I'm not feeling like I'm eating the same thing. But like I absolutely love tacos, so why not find a variety of different ways to eat taco meat that is super healthy? And then I'm in control of the ingredients. It's not high sodium. It's not coming in from a package, and then it's absolutely delicious and macro
Mm-hmm.
friendly.
Yeah. I mean, it's
So check the on-demand section because I'm pretty certain that my taco seasoning recipe is in there. If it's not in there, let me know and I'll send that over to you. But that's going to be your homework for this week is getting a thing of ground beef or ground turkey or ground chicken, whatever you prefer, and then season it up to your liking and then have a variety of different options with it this week. Does that sound good?
that sounds good.
Amazing. I look forward to seeing some pictures.
No pressure.
No
I have a
pressure.
question.
Yes, Miss Angela.
Okay, so if you go over your goal, the grams of how many
Protein?
protein, yeah, how much
Crushing it.
protein you get. If you
Keep
go
on.
over it,
I don't go as high as you'd like.
it doesn't
That is
matter.
does not matter. As long as you're staying within your calorie goal, I love to see the protein as high. Okay, so think about up to your body weight.
Okay.
Our set goal up to your body weight. I typically
Okay.
start you guys off lower because people tend to struggle with hitting their protein goal.
Yeah,
Once I
yeah.
see them consistently crushing their protein goal, then I up it. If I see them going over their protein goal, then we're gonna up it some
Oh,
more.
is that why you just upped it?
Exactly, because like I would rather go based off of the patterns that I'm seeing
Hmm.
versus just a calculation off the internet, right? And
Yeah.
so I'd rather take you guys on, see what you're currently eating, see what we're currently hitting, and start to create actionable steps towards where I want you to be
Hmm.
versus doing that big jump, feeling overwhelmed and not seeing those small wins along the way, right?
Yeah. No, and it's awesome.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you for doing that.
Of course, of course. Any other questions or concerns, ladies, before we head off?
Yeah, boiled eggs.
Yeah.
What's the hack? Because I love eggs when they're not
Okay.
$4, but I love eggs. I really do. Like
Yes.
I love eggs, and I've tried the whole boiling them, putting them in the fridge, and I
Oh,
don't
I
like.
got your hack for
I
you.
can't
Oh,
stand them when I do that for like 2 days. I just, ugh, I
You
don't know.
mean Do you mean for keeping them fresh, or do you mean for
Yeah.
easy taking the peel off?
No, just taking them, like keeping them. What do you mean take the peel off? I'm confused. Well,
Like,
don't you take the peel off and put them in the fridge like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's just
But
saying if you have a hard time getting the peel off.
oh, no,
yeah.
no, no. But you have to keep them fresh or
Okay.
whatever. They just, I don't know. They get the like the brown thing going on, and I'm
I
assuming.
leave mine in the shell.
Oh, and does it make a
Yeah.
difference?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll just cook them and then keep them in the shell, and then I put them in a carton of eggs. I have a plastic carton of eggs, and I just keep
Yeah.
it like that in my fridge so that they're not getting smushed or broken.
Yeah, and I'll take a little Sharpie and just write a B on them so I know it's a boiled eggs, because I've tried to crack one into a frying pan one day and I was like, what? Oh.
oh, and how long are they
That's
good for that way?
hilarious.
That is so funny. How long are they good
Yeah.
for that way?
Oh, I'd say probably 5 days.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
that's
it's like 5 to
amazing.
7 days.
5 to 7
Or
days, yeah.
Man, too bad deviled eggs aren't healthy for you because man, I could live on
you can
those.
make them healthy. You
Yes,
could
you
use
You
Greek
can
can.
make
yogurt
deviled eggs
instead.
healthy. If you can make deviled eggs healthy, I'm gonna walk to your bus.
Yeah, so use Greek yogurt instead of mayo. So you're adding more protein in it and adding some viscosity to it, and then just use seasonings for your like flavor in it. So like cayenne or chili, paprika,
Nice.
game
Yeah,
changer.
deviled eggs are amazing.
Game changer for sure.
I could live on them. Like, oh,
Do
so
it
good.
up. Get some deviled eggs going here, girl.
I'm
Get a
known
little
for my
Greek
famous
yogurt.
deviled eggs.
What's that?
I'm known for my famous deviled eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
So good. They're so good. Yeah, no, because I could like live on eggs. I love eggs, but every time I try to put them in the fridge, they have that brown, nasty, and I can't do it.
Yeah, try keeping them
Yeah.
in the
You
shell.
try keeping them in the shell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know how it goes.
I
Yeah.
will. I totally
Amazing.
Yeah.
will.
Amazing. Any other questions, ladies?
Not here.
Not here. I'm like half asleep. It's so nice seeing it's so nice making this though. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. Oh my fucking God.
You're good. You're good.
It's so nice. It's so nice. So the end. It's so such a Thursday. It's so the end of the day because I can't put a sentence
Mhm.
together. Anyways, it's so nice seeing everyone though. I gotta say, and I'm so happy I made the call for once
Yeah.
in like
Me
a few
too.
months.
Me
You
too.
too.
I very much want to find a time that works for the majority of people so we can
Yeah.
get most of the people in the program on these calls so that you guys can get the most value out of these calls and be able to connect with one another, feel that sense of community, and ask me questions
Mm-hmm.
in real time, right? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I love them. I love
And the
connecting
more
with you
people, the
guys.
more questions, the more we learn.
Exactly. Exactly. I
Yeah.
love it. Amazing.
But thank you, thank you, thank you. I won't.
You're
I won't
very
keep you.
Yes, thank you.
welcome. I hope you ladies have a wonderful rest of your evening. And again, if you have
You
any
too.
questions or concerns after this call, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Thank you,
Thanks,
thank you.
Lucy. Have a good night, guys.
Welcome. You
Have a good
too.
night.
Bye.